Alright guys, I have another mixed hunt for you today. Now, this is a smaller hunt. I actually got all this at one bank. And it was a bank that's pretty close to where I live, but I haven't visited this branch in a while because the tellers there just aren't really friendly and honestly kind of rude. So I never really went to this branch that much, but it looks like it's pretty much new tellers. So I decided to go back. I was returning a box of nickels, and I got all these coins. So it's not as much because they did have some half dollars, and I had a limited amount of cash on me. So I didn't buy as much of other denominations that I probably should have, especially because it looks like a few of these quarter rolls are searched. One of the tellers that did say she had a few coin collectors that ran through, and some of these quarters here have marks. These four do. Unfortunately, only 3 rolls don't, but there's a good chance they came from the same person. That's the only reason why these are separate. We've got 100 in halves, and I'll be honest, I've already checked the edges of these, and I know there's no silver. I was actually kind of hopeful because none of them had marks, and it was, 9 of one type of roll and 1 of the other type, so I was kind of hopeful. No silver, though. I haven't checked for NIFCs, though. And then we have about 30 in nickels, and then about 10 in pennies only, and $20 in dimes. So, we're going to get into it. I'm going to start with the half dollars, and then the quarters, dimes, nickels, and then finish off with the pennies, mainly because, these half dollars, I know we're not going to get any silver, and I doubt we'll find too much in the quarters. So, I'm going to get into the half dollars, see if I can find anything, and I'll bring you in on my first find. Alright, so I went through all the half dollars, and actually didn't find anything. I thought out of $100 we'd find something. And I'm on the first roll of quarters. And I think I have a clipped planchet here. I don't know, it's one of those things where I'm kind of unsure if it is a clipped planchet, because this is in one of the searched rolls, so I don't know how a hunter would miss this unless they knew it wasn't a clipped planchet. But it has all the specifications. I mean, the only thing that's kind of tricking me out here is I don't really see any of the Blakesley effect. I think that's what it's called. And if you don't know what that is, whenever you got a clip planchet coin on the part of the coin that's diagonal to it, there's a bit of softness, and there is a bit of thickness, but I don't see any softness. But I don't know. It definitely does look like a clip planchet. I just can't see that someone did that to it. I don't know. Who knows? I'm gonna pull it out just in case. If it is one that's kind of a cool find. Yeah, we'll keep going. Alright, guys. Well, this was sure as heck unexpected. I feel like every time I do a smaller hunt, I end up getting something in the quarters or dimes. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the magic of smaller hunts. Sometimes, sometimes it depends. But man, I don't know. Maybe this wasn't a hunter, or they weren't checking. Either it wasn't a hunter, or it was a hunter and they weren't checking that well, or they just didn't collect West points, because we got a West point right here. And it just came upon me like this. It literally just came out like that. So, yeah, we got a West point. And I know it's a 2020 because of the privy mark. Let's see what it is. I'm hoping it is a... trying to think of the 2020 quarter designs. I'm hoping it's a Salt River Bay, because I found before the Rockefeller, the Tallgrass Prairie, the American Samoa, and then I can't remember what one of the other ones is. But let's see what it is. It's a national park. Probably the most 2020. Oh, and the Weir Farm. So the Salt River Bay W is the only one that I'm still looking to find. I've probably found the most American Samoas, but and Weir Farm is probably a close second. But I will take it. We got a good find in the quarters, and makes me think that there is a good chance that is a Clint Blanchett. Who knows? I'm still gonna put it up here, just because I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some more research, but I don't need to do any research on that guy. We got a W. Let's keep going. All right, I'm on nickels, and I'm on the second roll, and man, that first roll was dirty. I'm glad to be done with those. But we got a 1939 here, poking right out in the back. Does it have a mint mark? Nope. Philadelphia minted, but that is a 30s nickel, and I will take it. Let's see if there's anything else. Just a quick look. $63. All right, let's keep going. All right, in the second roll, this one popped up towards the end. 1957, out of Philly again. All right, let's keep going. All right, I'm on the second to last customer app roll, and this is kind of an interesting roll. I had it was kind of hard getting the coins out of here. We had a 1959 Denver, but I had this 2023 that looks like it's one of those improperly annealed nickels. I also have another one I found in a previous roll that kind of has that same look. This one is a lot more apparent, though. Even comparing it next to the other one, you can kind of see the difference. But this is kind of cool. I still have not gotten any 2024 nickels, but I got my first 2025 Ds. I found a 2025 Philly a few weeks ago, but my first 2025 Denvers, so I will hold on to those. I'm not sure what the mintage is. I don't think they're lower minted like the 2024s were, but my first ones, and the only other newest nickels that I found other than that one other 2025. So yeah, let's keep going. All right, I'm on the third to last roll, and I have a 1952. 1952 out of Philly. All right, and I don't think I said it, but I did go through the dimes, and obviously we didn't get any finds there. It was only 4 rolls, so I didn't expect to get any. But yeah, let's well, hold on. Let's see if any of these. Nope, 64. I don't see anything else. All right, let's keep going. All right, I'm on the first roll of pennies. In the final nickel roll, I did get one more find. 1953 out of Philly. So we did good. Surprisingly, no nickels in the 40s out of $30 with the nickels. We did get one in the 30s, but this one was date side up. 1950 AD. All right, wheat penny on the board. Decent copper in the roll too. Let's keep going. All right, I am on roll number 9, and I finally got another Wheatie right here. Another dates. Oh, there's 2 Wheaties right there. I totally didn't realize that. Got a date side up and a reverse. The date side up is right here, so let's just see. 1941. Let's turn this light up a bit here. 1941 out of Philly. I know there's a double die on that, and I'll check that in a minute. 1946 out of San Francisco. All right, let's keep going. All right, well, same roll. I don't know how I didn't see it, but there's another Wheatie. our third in one roll. Another 1946 out of Philly. Alright, let's just see if there's any others in here. I don't see any, but we'll keep going. Alright, I have 4 more rolls left, but I did get another Wheatie right here. It's in decent shape. 1957 out of Denver. That is 5. 64 copper, but yeah, man, these rolls have not been the cleanest. So yeah, let's keep going. All right, I got one more roll. I did get another Wheatie right here. 1942 out of Philly. So man, we actually did really dang good, and you can see how nasty these coins are. Oh man. Yeah. But at least we're getting some good finds. So alright, last roll. Got a parting gift. One more wheat penny. 1953 out of San Francisco. Alright, let's keep going. Well, keep going through the rest of this roll, which I don't see any other finds in. So I'll get you a wrap up. Alright, so we finished with those rolls, and you know what? That was a decent hunt. I totally did not expect that. I mean, we had $100 in halves that were a bust, but rolled half dollars haven't exactly been my my specialty lately. Oops, at least as far as any real finds is concerned. I don't even know the last time I found an NIFC in half dollars. It seems like all the finds I get in half dollars have been in loose, and that bank didn't have any loose half dollars. But man, we did a heck of a lot better than I thought we would, and of all things, I'm shocked that the quarters produced anything, because I mean, I don't know, maybe it isn't a search mark. Who knows? I mean, she said that a lot of coin collectors came through. It being searched is definitely a likely possibility. But just because there is a mark on a roll doesn't necessarily mean it's searched. I mean, you know, most people probably just roll up their coins and take it back to the bank. But, you know, maybe some people mark them for whatever reason, you know? I have seen that before. So either that, or what I think happened, I think what the most likely, either they missed this or just didn't check for West points, which doesn't seem too surprising that that they just didn't care about it, or as I said, didn't notice it. But yeah, great hunt, and obviously the you know, we only had 4 rolls of dime, so you can't really expect much there. But other than that, and these half dollars, which, you know, that's the only real gripe I would have had about this hunt, is to maybe get, you know, an NIFC in the half dollars. But I am not complaining whatsoever. So starting off with kind of some of the other finds, we had those 3 2025 Denver nickels, which I will add one of those to my album, and now I have both 2025s. I'm still looking for both 2024s, and I want to say, if any of you guys have any 2024 nickels that you have like a surplus, I would be happily willing to do some sort of trade or purchase, because the prices for them on eBay are insane. So usually if I'm buying them from like someone's privately, I usually pay a better price. So if anyone has any 2024 nickels, Philly or Denver, I would be happy to buy some or trade some or whatever. So I do have an Instagram account. It's called The Common Coin. And just look up The Common Coin, all no spaces, all lowercase. Just look that up on Instagram and send me a chat if you have any 2024 nickels, because I'm desperately looking for them. I don't know why it is taking me so long to find those. I don't know why they seem to be non-existent in my area. but we are nearly 2 years into 2024 nickels being in circulation. And yeah, they're lower minted, but people have been finding them in droves now. And, I still would have expected to find some. So, anyway, apart from all that, add those to the book. This, I still am unsure about. I don't know if a coin necessarily has to have the Blakesley effect in order for it to be a clip planchet. I don't think so, but then again, I'm not sure. So it's got some gunk on it. It's a 93p. Who knows? I think it is, but I'm not gonna necessarily. I'll count it as a find because either way, it's interesting. But I'll have to do some more research and maybe compare it to other blank planchets and see if it, matches up with that. And the main thing in the quarters is obviously the West Point 2020 American Samoa West Point, which again came out of one of the marked rolls and totally did not expect it whatsoever. I mean, after all, four of the quarter rolls were marked, and we only had 7 rolls of quarters total. And then the nickels could have done a bit better for fines, but I'll take what we got. It's 1.5 trays worth, and we did get a 1939, so I'll take that. I like finding those 1939 Philly. 52 Philly. 53 Philly. A lot of Philadelphia minted coins. 57 Philly. And 59 Denver. A lot of Philadelphia minted coins there. And the pennies did really freaking well, too. I mean, we had kind of a slow start at first. We had like 1 wheat penny through the first 9 rolls, but man, that really picked up towards the end. One of the rolls had 3 in it, so that helps. But man, those really picked up. Probably should have asked for more pennies. We got a 41 Philly, no DDOs, 42 Philly, a 46 Philly and San Francisco, a 53S, a 57D, and a 58D. So, yeah, I mean, like, decent hunt. It's another one of those hunts where I just expected to film this and probably have it, saved on my phone forever until I get some other coins. But, yeah, this is a good hunt. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.